I was told that acupuncture might be a good solution. And so I came to see Deb, and
my wife finally said, why don't you look into acupuncture?
So Dr. Debra was extremely kind and patient from the first phone call.
I've been seeing Deb for a long time for a variety of things, and most recently we've been working on the stress levels.
And Debra does a fantastic job. I've enjoyed her...
Probably, or do my job as a massage therapist if I didn't. Being in the industry, I know a lot of other therapists and acupuncturists, and Deb has been the one that has really worked for me.
My testimony for Deb at Accent on Health, and about
I've seen Debra now for a couple of months, and she's helped me wonderfully with my sinus problems and with back problems and with stress. I highly recommend her.
Debra, she is a certified acupuncturist. That's what you need.
First of all, I'm very active with a lot of the hobbies and sports and stuff I'm involved in all through the winter and the summertime, like wakeboarding and dirt bike riding, and I'm an avid hunter and everything. So I think it's really important to...
I started getting migraines when I was halfway through a pregnancy, so I started coming to see Dr. Deb.
When I first started coming to Deb, I had so many aches and pains everywhere. I was taking care of my husband that was ill, and I was having to lift him and carry him around and keep him from falling. And so my muscles were all tight.
I had 2 lower back cortisone shots, which ended up resulting in some irregular bleeding and ovarian cysts. And through a friend's recommendation, and
about 10 months ago, had strained my back from golf and some just miscellaneous stuff around the house, and tolerated it through 3 or 4 months of trying to hope it will get better, and finally started to get into what can I do to get my back strain feeling better.
A diagnosis of scoliosis when I was a little girl. I was about 12 years old and just entering middle school, and it was pretty severe to the point where they wanted to do surgery right away.
Constant gastrointestinal problems caused me to lose about 13 pounds.
Your body in the best condition you can, because especially in my case, a lot of the stuff I do can kind of wear on your body.
So we needed fertility treatments and
pretty much some back pain my entire life. Of course, my spine is as straight as it will get with the fusion.
Well, yeah, it's amazing. This has kind of been a lifelong struggle for me. Really starting when I first started having children, and the response had always been, well, that's just the stresses of children. You're just always going to be tired. And so then they put me on Lexapro.
Her acupuncture therapy to help me with neck, back, shoulder pain.
I wouldn't be able to dance probably, or do my job
They
as a
wanted to
massage
put me on steroids. I didn't want to do that, so I found Deb.
Debra does a good job at keeping me in tune, and I think it helps me stay healthy throughout the year.
Yes, I'm Christy Kaka. I'm a nurse practitioner in Denver, and I've been coming about 2.5 months, and in that time I've lost 30 pounds. I have had a relief from my hot flashes, and I had benign postural vertigo.
Yes, she was the one that actually, out of all the chiropractors and massage therapists, she actually pinpointed the muscle that was causing my lower back pain.
And I went from having migraines daily to having migraines 2 times a week on average.
Especially the applied kinesiology method that you use, it's amazing. It's extremely subtle, and if she doesn't tell you she's using it, you would never know. So it's a very subtle approach that she uses with.
A lot of relief on my neck, so it seems to be still a chronic problem, but my travel schedule and desk hours keeps it irritated, but definitely a lot of release.
With the stress, specifically keeping the nerves and the nervous system balanced so that I can more effectively think clearly and eliminate the anxiety. That's one of the biggest.
She immediately eased my symptoms that I was having, and within just a few months she helped me fix my infertility problems, and I was able to get pregnant.
I did come in one day with a migraine, and by the end of my hour the migraine was gone, and it was 4 more days before I had another migraine. So this is so far the best treatment that I have found for the migraines.
And now I feel so much better. She's worked on all of the sore spots and got the soreness out of my body, and I actually can go from appointment to appointment without feeling horrible in between. Also, I lost my husband, and she was able to keep me grounded during that time.
Treatment that I receive here has made a tremendous impact in the pain of my pain is in my lumbar, and by spending time with Deb, and obviously she knows where to trigger her pins, it's really made a tremendous difference in my pain and my pain.
The fatigue is incredibly better. I mean, I would find myself having to stop and take naps during the day.
My back's felt better overall, and my shoulder pain is not as bad as it used to be. I have bouts every once in a while, but it's gotten a lot better, and so is my back.
In about 3 months, my symptoms had subsided and turned around. That was about this time last year, and I've now gained my weight back. I'm happy, I'm healthy again, and yeah, just moving forward.
Lower back cortisone shots, which ended up resulting in
And I was very hesitant and very afraid of acupuncture because I didn't know enough about it, and I'm not the fondest person of needles. But I stumbled across Deb's name, and I thought, you can only try it. You have to try it in order to find out.
After probably about $7,000 of co-pays and tests, and fighting not wanting to take
Sought out
medications.
some physical therapy. Went to therapy for actually about 10 weeks. It felt good, but it didn't really alleviate the pain.
Acupuncturist, that's what you need to do. Not a physical therapy person.
Being in the industry, I get calls all the time, and you're the one that I choose to see because it just works. So, well, thank you. You're
Someone
welcome.
else out there, and I have sincerely tried to refer people to Debra.
Deb has shown incredible giftedness. That's why I'm still here after all these years.
Thank you.
Starting to ride my bicycle again and doing a little bit more getting more active.
Acupuncture. Everything about me says, oh yay, it's time to see Deb again. So there's no question about that. No question about that. And it definitely helps.
Had a wonderful experience overall. She's been a great listener, very caring, and just we're so grateful to have met her and to have come and seen all that she can offer us.
The thing I admire most about coming to Deb is that you're not just a patient, you're a person to her. She sincerely cares how you feel and how
continuing to use Debra in the future.
And I just feel like I can't believe how much has changed in a couple of months when I've been needing this kind of relief for several years.
Static after a very short number of treatments. My back strain is virtually gone, and I'm able to resume my normal activities, and very, very pleased and highly recommend Dr. Debra.
So it was all easy, it was very relaxing and very comfortable, and not a problem at all. I really enjoyed every visit, and I'm sure I will come back and see Deb
And
again.
Debra has helped me way beyond what I ever thought was possible. I need to keep coming here, and I'm not going to stop. Thanks.